I'm here with Michael. He's the director of a documentary called Fightville, which I think fans of MMA fighting would really like. Michael, what is this film about?
Well, I mean, it's at the base, it's about the mixed martial arts lifestyle. I mean, we set out to make a movie about fighting, about this culture we knew nothing about. I think we walked away with being a mixed martial artist. What does that mean? You know, beyond what happens in the cage, what is this lifestyle about?
How big a role would you say luck did play in who you ended up getting in this film?
Oh, we were incredibly lucky. Dustin, who's the featured fighter in the film, in 18 months he went from being amateur and now he's fighting for the UFC. I'd say that's part luck and a lot of hard work and dedication from his part. Tim Crater, who's in the film, who also fights for the UFC, is just this incredible, articulate spokesperson for the sport. He's a Yoda, you know, he's that kind of character, you know, just incredible people.
Tim, what was going through your mind when you were approached by Michael to be in Fightville?
Well, to be honest, you know, we chose the path of martial artists a long time ago, and with MMA and the advent of MMA, there's just been a lot of interest, you know, so we're a little bit hesitant sometimes because a lot of people come and, oh, we want to make these t-shirts and we want to do this and this TV show and all this stuff, and there's just a lot of lip service sometimes. And for us, our life is what you see in the film. We're in there every day, banging and training and working hard and dedicating ourselves to our craft.
To progress in this sport, if you're doing it as a hobby, it's going to be just that. It's going to stay a hobby. If you live the lifestyle, it's going to become a lifestyle. To advance in the sport, to grow, to be better, you know, you have to push yourself. All these little things matter. Everything I do is to be a better fighter and be a better person.
Just because I've chosen this path in my life doesn't necessarily mean I have to have this machismo type attitude. I'm just a regular guy who's chosen to make my way in my life with the path of a warrior. I'm not gonna talk a bunch of trash. You know, I love my opponents. If I didn't have my opponents, I wouldn't have my fights. My fights are our works of art. You know, and without my opponent, I can't have that. So, I mean, I'm fascinated with my opponents. Don't get me wrong, of course I want to fight them and I want to have our battle, but I'm in no way trying to tear them apart or talk down about them or nothing like that.
What were some of the challenges that you faced when putting this movie together?
I think the biggest challenge, there's a huge fan base for MMA. And then there's the rest of the mainstream population, which has kind of heard about it. We even meet people who don't even know what the UFC is. We didn't really know what it was. So it's trying to bridge those two worlds and to make something that appeals both to fans and to these people who probably have a lot of preconceptions about what this sport really is.